Hello, we are the Space Invaders. It is made up of me, Clay Park, our team member James Biondi, and Patrick Hearn. Our game is a trip to the other side of the universe. I think the interesting thing about our game is that the key mechanic is that there is always an addition of a new mechanic, and that every new mechanic builds off the prior mechanic. So that with each level, you're never having less mechanics than the previous level, and you're most likely having more. So with each new level, you're introduced to this new kind of way of building and playing a level, which can create unique dynamics so that you might have to use multiple mechanics to be able to solve a certain part of a puzzle to be able to make it through a level. Going along with this, our target aesthetics, we're going with that out of this world theme. With that out of this world theme, we're really going for this kind of like colorful, bright puzzle perspective. So Puzzle Script limits it to an 8-bit look, but we're trying to get something really bright and vibrant, since most of space people think is like black and white, and that's why usually in space games the ship is colorful and that sort of thing. But we thought the idea of going through a wormhole would allow us to kind of bring in some vibrant colors and really make it pop compared to like a lot of other space-themed games. Alright, so let's get into it. So Puzzle Script has the basic arrow key moving, and then X for an action, continuing through the menus, and then Z to go back or undo. But we've added some of our own mechanics. So there's a little bit of exposition. So you're starting your trip, and you gotta make it somewhere. You don't know where yet, but you're trying to get across the universe as fast as possibly you can. So you think a wormhole, good way to get across. You can usually jump across large expanses in a short period of time. You load in, and you're just in space. You see your entrance to the wormhole, and you jump in, and then it goes poorly, everything breaks apart, and you lose all your abilities. You can't move left or right. You can hear me hitting the keys. You can't move. So the goal is, with each level, you have to, or every couple of levels, you have to pick up new pieces noted by the red markers to allow you to do different mechanics in the level. So if I pick up this marker, I can now move around freely now that I have my control handler. I can even go over where I couldn't go before, and then we go to the next level. And so you need each of these new pieces conveniently on the level where they are to get through that level usually, and then you'll need to get through all the subsequent levels as well. So now we need to get a boulder mover. So as you go through, we can't move any of the boulders, and it's blocking our way to the next level. So we grab this, and then we can move the boulder and go through. Here we see we can now move the boulder. We've got that ability, but we can't go through because there's some form of space debris blocking us. So we can move around, and we can grab our teleporter. It creates a launch pad on the other side, and the way this works is whenever you go across the path on the X or Y axis with that teleporter, it will jump you to wherever the teleporter was. Create the launch point. So now I'm over here on the other side, can go straight through. Another level, no new mechanics, so I'm just going to be quiet and let you listen to some of the sound effects. Some more exposition, you're making it through, you've got a bunch of pieces now, so you've got a bunch of really cool stuff. Now, you've kind of see, like, I can get across there if I'm in that spot, but right now I can't get over there because there's no teleporter, there's no way for me to get in line with that teleporter to get to the other exit. Luckily, we have a duplicator here where we can duplicate our ship, and now we can't get over there, but our new clone duplicate can, which is the important thing. So we can jump across, hop over, and then jump through the level to the end. Now you've got all your pieces, and you've got to make through one more level. So I'll be quiet, let you guys hear it again. And at least one copy made it through. So now we've got all the pieces, and we've got to utilize them all to get through one last super heavy level. We can do this. We go over, and we got to get across somehow. There can be multiple ways to solve a level. Like in this case, as long as one clone makes it through, we're happy. So the guy on the left, he's not going to make it through, but as long as one person makes it through, we're fine. Made it through, we made it out. We're safe, we made it on time. The only problem was all we were trying to do was to get and race our buddies. So all of that for such a small little win, but at least we made it out. And that's our game.